this from a lot closer than what I usually shoot, just so I can fit it in frame on the camera. So we're going to load up some 9 pellet double-aught buck, 2 3/4, and this stuff is the Rio, I believe it's called, which isn't bad. So we got 5 of these. I know I said I'd shoot 3, but we're going to do 5. So anyway, this is what we're going to do with this, and let's see what it does. Hopefully you can get a good view of this. I'm trying to look at my camera there so I can see if I got it in frame. Looks like it is. And you get the ultra low budget YouTube video, standard cell phone video. So check this out. That ain't bad. The only thing I didn't like about that was my shell holder on here was scraping my cheek when I was shooting. Nothing to do with the gun at all. So I might want to rethink that. We'll see. But anyway, it's one of those things that so far I am very, very happy with this. And what I'd like to do right now is hopefully I can get one without fidgeting around too much, because they're mixed in with my shells. Here we go. I'm going to do a tactical federal slug through that aluminum metal plate. So anyway, let's give this a shot. Literally some federal slug, a 2 3/4. And that was the YouTube typical comedy moment of the day, where I go to shoot and I didn't have one chambered. So anyway, Mossberg Maverick 88, made in, well, mostly made in Texas, we'll say that. Some of the parts, from what I've read, are assembled in Mexico, manufactured, and then the gun is put together with the finish work done in Texas. And I don't know what they do in Texas as far as actual parts, if anything, but I paid $250 for this. And I do know that typically these used to be $200 pre-pandemic, but I guess these are the new post-pandemic prices, about $250 to $300. And $249 was the best price I could find online at the time, using a search engine which looks up UPC codes. So I had like a list of like 30 to choose from, and I chose one of the ones at the bottom that I liked, what I was looking for this. So yeah, I'm definitely going to rethink this shell holder on here. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but anyway, that's it. This is J-Bo from YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you if you're thinking about buying one. I really like it so far, and I'm going to shoot this for about another hour. A few boxes of 25 rounds of just birdshot and some buckshot, and we'll call it a day. But so far, so good. Enjoy. All right, now we're going to do just 8 birdshot. It's like, I think it was 7.5 birdshot, nothing major, about 1250 feet per second, I believe. And I did fit, like I was saying, 8 in the tube and 1 in the chamber. So we're going to shoot these off and see what happens. Not bad. The action on this is so smooth. I could just imagine next year at this time, having used this even more. It's like, this is one of those ones where you could do this. So, and this is new. Now, I can't do that with my Remington 870 clone, I guess you would call it, H&R Partner pump, which was one of the last things for a firearm that I bought that had to do with being made in China. I'm kind of on this thing now to buy American as much as possible, and so anyway, the only thing I think the Chinese products are good for is testing if you're going to like something or not. Like this heat shield didn't cost much, and this holder didn't cost much. And the unfortunate thing is it's almost impossible to find American-made stuff like this unless you go to a smaller specialty company. And so I'm going to think about doing that. And you know, I'm learning like everybody else to adapt to a new world, and my new world is going to be like what we used to do in the early 80s. Buy American and stop buying Japanese, because they were destroying our companies with cheap labor and products that cost less, and arguably would either be better or not better. So with that, I'm going to support America and buying American as much as possible. And I'm recording this right now on a device made in China. So, you know, there's no American-made companies to buy like a good cell phone from, or probably any cell phone. And that's just the reality of that for now. And we need these things to communicate. So you kind of like have to bite your tongue and buy what you need to buy. So Mexico is okay with me. They're in our trade agreement. Mexicans are great people, and they make good stuff. I've not had any problems with anything made in Mexico. And the other ones I've noticed is Singapore. Things made there are made very well. They care about the work they do, and that comes down to individual workers' care for what they're doing. And so anyway, you know, but buy American and stop buying from countries that oppress people, which pretty soon it might be we'll have to stop buying stuff from Australia, and also stuff made in the United States. I say that as a joke. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. And the Maverick 88 is a good firearm. Highly recommend this. And we'll flip it around to the other side. You can see the front end of it, like that. And also I want to point out some things that I could not find online for information is whether or not the buttstock is hollow or if it's filled with something. Sounds pretty solid to me. So, and the good thing about this is most of the Mossberg 500 stuff will fit on here, including the stock, and the grip is covered by other people, but you'll have to replace all of this stuff because it uses a nut for the forearm, and this is riveted all in one unit. It's like a throwaway unit, I guess. But it can be done. It's not difficult. Anybody can do that. And it's just a really easy gun to maintain and take care of. So I hope you enjoyed the video.